Hi guys! Today we are doing a different video. Today I will show you my way of arming and disarming the front suspension from Alfa Romeo 156, 147 and Alfa GT. So guys, this is what we are talking about. Today I'm going to show you my way of assemble and disassemble these parts over here. The shock absorber, the shock tower with the upper swing arm, the fork and the hub assembly. We are also talk about the lower control arm and also about the sway bar. So guys, I will show you my way of doing this kind of work. This is a way that I developed for myself. Some of you may think otherwise, but I think it's a good method to reach all of the parts that I mentioned before. So the first thing that I take out, sheet it here a little bit. First of all the nuts and bolts are loose for the purpose of this video. I will not show you how to take out this main nut for the axle, or this nut here, or this one, because that is not the purpose of this video. There are a ton of videos on the YouTube, on the internet, how to take off several nuts. The purpose of this video is how to reach certain items and how to diagnose them. So the first thing I took out is this bar here for the steering box, the steering rack. Then I take out the brake caliper. Take out this hose to the side to take out the caliper. Okay, there's a hook here. I don't know if you can see it. Next thing, I remove this ABS sensor. Take out the 10mm bolt. Take out from here and here. Pass it through. This ABS sensor passes behind this piece here. Take it to the side. Next thing I like to do is to remove this nut. Make sure the axle is free. Next, take this nut here. Take up this arm. I hold the hub with my left hand, and with my right hand, kitty, and with my with my right hand, I remove the bottom nut like so, and it should come out like this. So to the side. Now, if I only want to remove this arm, this upper arm, I only have to do one or two things. First thing I like to do is to remove this bolt across the lower arm. Take the nut off with two washers. Take the bolt out. Sometimes it's a little stuck. A lot. Okay, the bolt is out. I remove the sway bar linkage to the side, and we will do an experiment with this bar. Next thing, I remove this bolt. This has a 10mm inside of the bolt, Allen key. It has a washer, a plain washer, on one side, and on the other it has a cut washer. It's especially for this application. Also, the nut is special for this application. It's a square nut. Save it like this if you want to. Next thing, I want to take out this fork, and to do so I have to push forward on the shock absorber. At the same time, I push down on this. Look at this, already slipping away. Push down and forward, and here it is. Ta-da! In this step, you can reach easily your drive shaft, your lower control arm. To remove it, you only need to remove these two bolts inside here, and these two. Sometimes you have to make sure these bolts are tightened enough. I have seen some cases of bolts being loose at some point, and it makes a noise. A lot of people heard noises, they exchanged parts in pieces, and the problem was just a not tightened bolt. Next step, if I want to remove this bottom arm, I already spoke about it. This upper arm, you can remove it in two ways. If you want to remove all of this set in one go, you can. But imagine you only want to remove this spring and shock absorber. You just remove the two, I will show you, the two nuts that hold the spring assembly. Like so. Wiggle it, and it's out. Sometimes it doesn't come out at all, because from factory they add some little O-rings in the threads, in the studs, to keep this set all together. Okay, if you want to remove it that way, imagine this is up there still, and remove the two remaining nuts. Remove. Be careful not to lose your washers and nuts. And you have here the shock tower with the upper control arm. I want to talk to you about this control arm a little bit. I already did a video in Portuguese to how to take care of your upper control arm. So guys, a quick tip here, how to take care of your upper control arm. When you disassemble your control arm, because of some kind of noise, we have to make sure this ball joint here, it's good. If it is good, then your rear bushings of your upper control arm may be bad. When you acquire a new arm, you don't just want to slap it in your car. You have to disassemble this here, this piece. This piece is a bushing. If you can see here, it sits on both sides of the arm. And this bushing, it is not vulcanized. So many people make this mistake. They think this rubber is, okay, the rubber itself is vulcanized, but the inside of this bushing is not vulcanized. What I mean is, this guy tried to escape me. Do you recognize this noise? Oh yes, you do. So what is the deal here? From factory, this bushing and this center, it's free one from another, and they add here a special grease. I don't know if it is lithium-based grease. I know it's synthetic, because if you put normal grease here, goodbye. The rubber starts to perish very soon, and the problem gets worse. New arms, no matter what the brand is, rarely or never came with this bushing lubricated. You need, every time you put new arms on your car, take out, it's very easy to take out this bushing. Firstly, you take out all of this part, and then when this is all out, you take out the centerpiece. You take out the centerpiece, clean it all the way, and you put a good quality synthetic grease on the 2 bushings of your arm, or 4 if you want to do both sides. Only then you can have absolutely sure you have your arm ready to install. Another thing, this is not a once in a lifetime thing. You want to do this every, maybe, I don't know, it depends a lot on your country, on your quality parts. You want to do this maybe 5 to 5 years. I did this one, I did some work on my car here, and I opened these bushings, and they were almost dry, to the point that they started to do this noise. The noise is going to be a little bit different, obviously, because it's attached to the piece is attached to another parts, and you heard this inside of your car, not so close. So this is very, very important. Do not neglect this. This is very important. I see so many times people say to me, man, I just put 2 upper arms, best brand ever, 6 months later is doing that ridiculous noise again. And I say to them, do you lubricate them? What? It's new. Why should I lubricate something that is new? Okay. You know. So, one more thing that I want to talk to you about, the upper wish arm. When you lower your car, let's imagine this. This is the natural state of the suspension. This angle here, this right angle. When you lower your car, you are doing this, okay? Correct? When you do this, so imagine this. You have your suspension like this, okay? When you are lowering your car, like so, okay? Your hub assembly must come to the center, must come to this, how can I make myself clear, be more clear? When you lower your car, this ball joint, the place this ball joint starts to work, it's much closer to itself than it used to be. So the hub assembly no longer works at 1 degree, maybe. It starts to work with more camber, and that's why when you have a lowered car, in this case of the Alfa 156, 147 and Alfa GT, you have more tire consumption if you don't have a cautionary wheel alignment. It's not gonna a good wheel alignment will not solve everything, but I have here so you can have a term to measure. I have 2.5 degrees of camber, negative camber on my car. It's a lot. It's almost a double from factory, and I will show you my tire. I don't know if you can see very well. No. Maybe, sorry. Like so. So this is the inside here, and this is the middle, obviously, the outside. It's not bad. Really, it's not bad at all. I have changed many tires since I lowered my car, and I did not have as much puncture tires on the outside as I did before I lowered my car, because I have a special alignment for my car. Don't forget also, these cars have rear axle alignment. It is very important to be accurate.